What's going on, guys? Joey with Panthers Pro Wash, Charlotte, North Carolina. Wanted to talk a little bit about package selling today, which is something that I do every day, all day. That's the only thing that we sell is packages. We don't really do individual services. And I put individual in quotes because even the individual service is leveraged in kind of a package. So there's a number of reasons why I do it that way. Number one reason is you're setting expectations for the customers. So essentially the packages are set up basic, deluxe, premium, right? The basic is going to have your house wash, just the basic stuff to get the house looking good. There's no levels of how clean it is. Like, okay, it's still not gonna be dirty when you're done type deal, which just, I get that question a lot. It's like, well, is my house still gonna be dirty if we just do the basic? No, your house is gonna it's gonna look great with just the basic. It's just the scope of work is not as much. So the basic house wash package, the way I leverage that is it's essentially, you say house wash includes fascia board, eaves, window frames, rinse down the glass, rinse down the front walkway, the back walkway, get rid of the dirt debris, rinse down all the siding, just all the stuff that you're already doing with just a basic house wash. So that basic package is then laid out like that. So when they look at that basic package, they're like, okay, this is what I'm getting. This is exactly what he means by house wash. All these things are done for me when I buy this package. Which, for some people, especially if you're starting out, like when I did, okay, I would go to the customer's house, be like, okay, yeah, I can do a house wash for you. It would be, at that time it was like $150 for like a two-story house, for $150. Cool. So the problem with that is if they hire you and you do the work, you didn't set expectations on what exactly house wash means. Sometimes they would be like, well, aren't you going to clean the windows now? Oh, well, the windows weren't included in actually cleaning the windows. Or like, oh, well, you didn't do the driveway though. Oh, well, driveway wasn't included in the house wash. You weren't clear on what that meant. You weren't clear on what the customer's getting when they're paying you for that service. So that's kind of how that basic package is set up. Exactly what you're getting, the basic house wash. Then in the deluxe package, the next one up, there's an add-on service. I think it's 2 add-on services. So you get your house wash, then you get up to 20 windows on the exterior clean. So that's with like a water fed bulb, right? So you do your house wash, you do all the things on the basic, and then you clean the windows with the water fed bulb. Gets rid of all that residue, all that stuff. It's just a nice little final finishing touch to the house. And then you get, like I said, the gutter bright, where you try to remove as much as the oxidation as possible. But it's kind of like a basic, like we're going to get rid of most of the black oxidation, not necessarily tiger stripes type of. So doing as much as you can to lighten it up as much as possible to return them back to the color they should be. So that's the deluxe package. That's where you're moving up in the sales process and adding things on. You're not really trying to add anything into the basic, because the basic is literally what the customer asked for. This is what they want. This is all they want. Then in the premium package, you're getting a little bit more. And you guys can do whatever you want, obviously, with your package. You can say, well, instead of windows, you can do driveway. Add in the driveway up to 1,200 square feet or whatever. So the premium package is all the things in the deluxe, all the things in the basic, and then we're power washing the front porch, power washing the front walkway to the driveway, and then it might include like a small concrete patio in the back, or just a bunch of little extra things that'll add on to that final touch. And of course, in all of that, all of the warranties and all the guarantees that you offer are repeated in each of those packages to add that extra touch of value. So when they look at it, they should be able to quickly say, okay, I get this, this, or this, and this is how much it costs for each of those things. And it's like that. It should be super easy for them to pick, super easy for them to read and understand. The way I do it, up to a certain point, I do it just flat pricing. And the reason I do that is because I excel on the phone. Like, selling on the phone is what I do. That's my strong point. I can sell in person too, but I don't really like doing it as much. I feel like I'm not as good at it when I'm in person. It's just me. Something that I am working on, because if you go in person, you will sell more. You will sell higher ticket prices when you go in person. It's just literally, you get to meet them, you get to walk around their property, you can find all the upsells there, and then you can create a custom package for them based on what you saw, rather than having like a flat. You could do both. You could have like a flat, package deal that you can just be like, rattle it off. Basic house wash, this for this much money. Boom, done. Like, all right, sweet. Or you can do it where you go in, you can find out exactly what they're looking for, lay it all out exactly like I said before, in detail what you're doing for them in each of those packages, and then add on to that value. Like, they say they wanted their driveway and their patio. Okay, so you got your basic house, your basic package, which is just the house, your deluxe package, which is the house and the driveway, and your premium package, which is the house, driveway, and patio. That way they can choose. They have options to choose. They can see how much it all is, and then figure out exactly where they want to be and how much they want to spend. So doing it in person is awesome. You can make a ton of money doing it in person, especially if you're really looking for those add-on things like oxidation, mud removal, rust stains, and that kind of stuff. Not saying you can't do it the way I do it, where you just do the flat package and you go out and then you do your add-ons, which is another way of doing it. It really comes down to your preference. But if package selling is the best way to leverage, it's the best way to set expectations for your customers, so they know exactly what they're getting, you know exactly what you need to do for them. There's no questions about anything. And then that's where you get your 5-star review. You set the expectation, you meet that expectation, and then you exceed it with your quality, and then you get that 5-star review. It's super easy. I use ResponsiBid for my bidding and my sales process. It's super easy to set up once you get it figured out, and they offer the training for it. I highly, highly, highly recommend ResponsiBid, just because it's like having a salesman robot for you. You set it to send the thing and follow up on the thing, and it follows up on the thing, and it's super personable, and 9 times out of 10 people think it's actually you sending them a message. And you can customize it with email, text, all the things. It's really sweet. So highly recommend ResponsiBid. It makes it easy to set up your packages because it has packages kind of pre-programmed in there. And then you can just make your adjustments based on your pricing, what you need to make, that type of stuff. Even if you don't have a website, like, it's a great sales tool. You don't necessarily need it for that automated bidding software that they have in it, where it plugs into your website, the customer can go to it and fill it out. I have that set up. It's sweet. It makes it super easy. People book themselves all the time through that because it makes it super easy to do business. But yeah, so packages are super easy. You just have to really think about what you're doing already and just write it out. Just write it out. And then add on to it, whatever your add-ons on, and explain exactly what you're doing with that add-on. So I hope that helps. Hope that wasn't rambling. Oh well, it was. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. That'd be great. And I think the bell's over there. Is that where it's at? You can hit the bell too. So appreciate it, guys. Have a great day. Hope that was helpful. Peace.